This is the most confusing Fire Emblem challenge of all time. I'm going to play Fire Emblem, and if a character dies, they're dead. You continue until you get a game over. This doesn't sound confusing yet. How about I throw in 2 other Fire Emblem games, and it will switch between them randomly every 15 to 120 seconds. This means I'll be playing 3 games at once and trying to make competent decisions while trying to remember what's happening in each game, unaware of when the next one will show up. Let's go pop off, shall we?
When you always crit. Yes, you always crit. Case in point, right there.
Well, that aside, the beginning of these games go like they normally do. We get to sit through a lengthy FE7 prologue, FE8 has a standard beginning, and FE6 is going super slow because this is how often I got the game compared to the others. My friends will be happy to know that I managed to recruit Ricker this time without getting Roy crit. Oh, by the way, apparently you have to sit through the FE7 prologue credits, which is kind of funny because it took over 4 switches to actually get through all of it.
Alright, we're moving on. Ow. All that concerned me was not getting doubled by that guy.
There.
Nomad troopers. That's unfortunate. Got lucky on misses.
Then we get to one of the maps that I consider the hardest in Sacred Stones, Fog Map. This map has always caused me problems and put me in a terrible spot map-wise, but with a few good plays, we actually managed to prevail without any deaths.
Which I want to be. I could get crit and die. Okay. I saw a second too late. That guy's kind of scary. Yeah, no, I think I just want to end it. Yeah. Alright, Seth level up. Man. Ow! Oh wait, shit, is Wart dying? Ah! This is the map I lost Vanessa on. To that guy. In the most recent Ironman I did of this because I was being silly. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Will I ever learn? A few chapters in for Binding Blade and we arrive at Lilina's chapter. Normally Lilina has pretty okay stats with like Hector genes, but she was about to become the backbone of my FE6 run, especially after this.
Could be wrong though. Alright. Ooh. Ouch. Owie. Man, Ricker sucks, everybody, right?
Well, he stayed quicker until the end, so in light of this, I successfully rescue trained her on the boss without making a mistake. I then get to a side quest that I did not mean to take, FE7's Pirate Chapter. This chapter is one of the most volatile chapters of FE7 due to the amount of crit the enemy has. I decided I would get the items real quick and then ferry everyone up through the top of the map so I did not risk fighting literally anyone until I was at the point where Eliwood could go and talk to Fargus without anyone having to do battle. And at this point I was absolutely blowing through this game. I run into a problem in FE6, Lilina and Deke. I run into a problem in FE7, Hector and Florina. I run into a problem in FE8, Seth and Ross. Sure, we might have a casualty along the way, but it's not someone that wasn't replaceable. Heck, we even killed 2 recruits.
That guy. Oh, that was Shin! Uh-oh. That's awkward.
However, killing Shin was a mistake. This death would come back to haunt me later, but anyways.
I heard the crit and I got scared.
With the progress we had been making, we were in the later half of the game for FE7. It's still an early mid-game for Binding Blade, and it's about the midpoint of Sacred Stones, where we decided to take the Erica route because we don't hate ourselves. You might be wondering why FE7, the game with more chapters than the other 2, is going faster. Well, there are 2 reasons. Number 1, my unit growths have been insane, and it's making the game infinitely easier because I can just throw out a unit into 40 enemies and they'll solo on enemy phase. And then 2, the switcher program likes to give me FE7 a lot. It's random, but I can pretty much at this point guess it's just going to be FE7 after each one. In FE6, I was pushing on with Alina and Deke and the 2 pre-promotes.
Man got crit. That's kind of awkward. That guy was kind of good.
I mean Lelina, Deke, and Marcus. And then we lost Tate.
Oh. Are you kidding me? Bro! I love ambush spawns. Am I right?
With her, Shin, and Zealot dead, it would officially lock me out of the Binding Blade true ending. But hey, we're just going for any ending, so like, it's fine. It's not a game over.
Like, so low leveled compared to like so many other people. How will I pull off the sword? You know what? I will actually go in my closet. So you ask how I would pull off the sword. Well, I actually made this sword. It's completely made out of foam. But I made it and painted it myself. It's not the best, like, craftsmanship in the world. But it is what I made, and I don't know. I like it.
In Sacred Stones, we arrive at the Grand Desert where Ephraim will come and meet up with us again. For those that don't know, I have a history with his chapters, specifically while trying to kill Valter, so my anxiety was starting to creep up on me. We managed to safely kill Kalak, but I didn't start moving Ephraim, Dusel, and Null up soon enough, which resulted in Null's death. Null can become one of the most funny classes in the game, Summoner, which is absolutely broken, and I was so looking forward to having this, but it looks like I'll have to beat the game without it. I kill Valter cleanly with Giga Chad Ross, and I'm starting to get nervous since we're at the end of 2 games. I know for FE6, as long as I keep Deke and Lena alive, and then FE7 I keep Hector alive, and for FE8, Ross and Seth alive, I think I'm gonna be okay.
Actually getting hit by 20s. Bad. Did I kill Ross? Did I kill Ross? Because I... That's an actually big sad. Rip Garm, everybody.
Well, that's gonna hurt my mental psyche now, isn't it? Luckily for me, we're about to get Myrrh, who can actually solo the final boss. We're not out of Sacred Stones yet. We then casually watch Eliwood commit domestic abuse, and we're officially near the end of FE7. But at the other end, we're officially in mid-game for Binding Blade into a map I died multiple times on in my first playthrough. Desert maps are bad enough, but we really have to put Fog of War on it, and Manicheats, and status staves? Please. Now let's take on the final chapter of Blazing Blade, shall we? Kill each old boss. Kill Oswin. Kill Nurgle. Kill Gonzalez. Kill the dragon and have it switch on me as I'm doing the last hit, so I have to wait for the credits to come back.
Oh, of course it does that.
But with that, I will always know which game I'm going to be switching into, which gives me honestly a huge advantage of not having to worry about which one I'm going to switch into. And this is just as I'm about to start Sacred Stone's actual hardest map.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna move everyone. We're not risking it. Not today. There are chests over there, right there. Yep. I don't want to deal with it personally. we get our win conditions and we get out. That is the current plan.
This map is the Defend the King map with tons, and I mean tons of reinforcements. Like the enemies have the send dudes button and they are just absolutely mashing that. As I said here, we get our win condition and we head out. My goal is to hole up in the top left corner of the map and only have 2 possible points of being attacked, so I grab Mr. King and I hold up in the top left. I was taking a lot of time to get to the top left, but that's because there's so many dudes to get through and I was trying to make sure Salad didn't die. My main wall of defense for this was Mur and Dusel. With Mur's big stats and Dusel's big defense and HP, they were absolutely easily holding the hallway down, so I could clearly get everyone to the top in the small room. I happened to overestimate one of my walls, though.
Ah, magic. No! I didn't think she'd get doubled. I really didn't think she'd get doubled. Oh, bros.
I knew Mur counted as a flyer, and I saw the Bow Knight, and she was my plan for the final boss. But I didn't think she'd get doubled by Mr. Bow Knight, and that threw a bit of a wrench in my plans. And who did I have to fill this hole so that I could actually get everyone to safety? A Frame, the twin brother with better stats and actual defense, equal to Dusel's at the time, and this wall was holding just fine. However, when making a wall, there's something you generally want to do. You want to unequip units and never equip a killing weapon.
Actually, giving him the killer ants was a very bad idea. Just go back. Yes. Just go back. I'm not moving. I'm just waiting. I know, just go back. Go back, please.
Because then you will kill, and then get hit, and then kill, and then get hit. And eventually, you're gonna run out of HP, and you're gonna die.
Well... Oh, and then you... Okay, game. Way to rub it in. Well... Alright, well, move this man over. Ah, yikes. Oh, man, that just... It went on for so long, and then to just, like... reset? Of all games I died in, it was FE8. Of all games? So, if we go and look at FE6, we were on 16. So we had like 8 more chapters. We were 3 away. We were like 3 turns away too. Man, that's so rough.
If you like this video, please let me know that you did. I'd appreciate the like button, and if you haven't, please subscribe. I appreciate it a lot.